Today's video is an honest review over my Godox flash system that I love using to photograph my weddings, and it's specifically about my Godox V860III-C Flash system that I like to use. I'll be talking about 14 to 15 points in which all the things I really like about this flash, and I'll also be talking about why I chose to use this flash versus the other Canon flash that I used to use in the past. So if that's something that you're interested in learning about, then stick around to the end of this video to learn all the fun facts about this Godox flash that I use for weddings and also newborn sessions in houses with my families. So first of all, I did a lot of research when determining if I wanted to buy this Godox flash system, mainly because if I'm going to buy flashes, I really want it to be the ones I was going to end up using for a really long time. Previously, I had just been renting some Canon flashes from Lens Rentals for every wedding I did, and it just got to the point where I was like, I didn't really feel like spending the money on renting anymore. I just wanted to own the flashes and just have them because I thought it would be easier. It would be less equipment I'd have to rent from Lens Rentals, and it would also be helpful so that I could do in-home sessions with flash, and the photos would come out really, really bright and really, really good for my style. And so those were kind of some reasons why I did end up deciding to get my own flash system, and specifically the Godox flash system, because it was way more affordable than the Canon flash system that I was previously using. I was able to get 2 Godox flashes for basically the price of 1 Canon flash. And that was just like kind of a huge perk to me, because we always want to save money on equipment in this industry, but we also want to get something that is going to work and give the results we really want. I think that it's very possible that it was cheaper because it is not the Canon brand. It's more of an off-brand. But in my opinion, the Godox flash system works just as fine as the Canon flash system works. And I actually like it better for several reasons, and those reasons I will be talking about in today's video. So we're gonna start with the first reason why I really, really like this Godox flash system. And here's the Godox flash that I have right here. Again, it's the V860III-C Godox flash system. And so the first thing that I really like about this is that it has a flash speed / recycle time of 0.01 to 1.5 seconds, which basically means that this flash should be able to fire once every second, if not more than that. So it's literally like 0.01 to 1.5 second recycling speed with the flash time. So it has that range because it can take up to 1.5 seconds or it'll be less. Most of the time it is less. I have found it to be very fast when shooting like wedding receptions. I've never felt it to be too slow, or like I've never missed a shot because the flash didn't go off or because it was loading. I know that older flashes can sometimes take a really, really long time to load. I used one that literally took like a 5-second reload time once, and that was kind of awful. But that was like probably a flash that was 20 years old, and I never actually used that for a wedding, by the way. I was experimenting with it for other things and ended up not using it for anything because it was old and was not good. So the recycling speed for this Godox flash is honestly amazing. Number 2 is flash compatibility. Let's talk about what type of camera bodies this Godox flash is compatible with. So it is compatible with Canon cameras. If you go on Amazon and look at this flash and what it can do and what it's compatible with, it just says Canon cameras. It basically has the Canon mount. It'll click onto the Canon camera mount hot shoe on the top of it. And so I mainly use it for my Canon 5D Mark IV and then my Canon R6 Mark II. So, and yeah, it's compatible with that, and it worked great for that. Number 3 is that it has a rechargeable lithium battery, and I'll show you right here. This is actually one of the reasons why I decided to buy this flash. So it has a battery that slides in here, and then it also comes with this battery charger that you just plug into the wall to charge. And I chose to buy this flash. One of the reasons specifically was because I really liked how it had one battery that you would just recharge, and it also came with the flash. My other Canon flash that I used to use the Canon 600 EX2RT, something like that, and you had to buy separate batteries to put in it, and it took like 4 batteries, and it was just like a lot harder to deal with on wedding day, and I just thought it was just too many pieces to have to keep track of and deal with and remember to charge. And I just love that this, you charge it and then you click it in there, and then honestly it's good for like the entire wedding day. Like I don't have to worry about my battery running out. It's just been amazing for me, honestly. And I just really love that the flash came with a battery, because not all flashes come with batteries. So you gotta be careful and make sure it comes with batteries, or you have to know what batteries it's gonna take if it doesn't come with batteries. So definitely a huge perk to this Godox flash system. Number 4 is something really important to note about when clicking this flash onto your Canon R6 Mark II camera body. So basically, when you're clicking onto the Canon R6 Mark II specifically, clicking this part on, it needs to click on the first click, not the second click. If it goes past the first click, then it won't connect properly to your camera body and the flash won't work. So I discovered this the hard way, like at one wedding, like probably my first time using it, where I was like, why isn't this working? Actually, no, I don't even think it was a wedding day. I think I was just experimenting with it before the wedding day, and I was able to figure out by Googling it that it actually has 2 clicks, and you need to click to the first one. If you go past it, then it won't connect to the camera brain properly, basically. So just make sure that it is clicked in properly, and that way it will actually go off and work for you. So I call that the first click bonus. That's point number 4. Hey there, I'm Jennifer Cook, and I'm a wedding photographer serving both Tennessee and Virginia, and this YouTube channel is a place where I like to share education with other photographers. I like to inspire other business owners to have a very entrepreneurial mindset, and just overall help encourage other people to keep going and following their career dreams and aspirations that they want to do, because I think in the long run it does really bring that freedom to your family that you are working so hard for. So I hope that you are enjoying this video today about my Godox flash system. If you do like the video so far, go ahead and like the video and then subscribe to my channel. That way you can come back for when I post more similar videos to this. Also, leave a comment if you already use this flash system, or if you have another flash system that you really love and you want to tell someone about. So go ahead and leave a comment on this video and tell me what you think about this video and this flash. And so now I'm going to get right back into this honest review video of my Godox flash system, so that you can see if this is something you would like to invest in for your photography business. And number 5 is that this flash has an amazing battery life. Like, it's so good. Like for me, it lasts like the entire wedding day. But now I don't use flash for the entire wedding day. Like probably I use flash for about 3 to 4 hours out of the wedding day, like reception and send off stuff. But other than that, it has always lasted for me, and I don't have to recharge or anything like that. I'll talk about this later in the video, but it has really good flash power, and I don't even shoot with the flash power at the max on this, which means I can get a lot more shots out of this than I would if I was shooting at full power. So yeah, great battery life. It pretty much lasts the whole wedding day. You can purchase like additional batteries for it, just so you have backup ones. I've never needed it, and unless you're shooting with flash 8+ hours a day, you're probably not going to need an additional battery. Like I don't think I've even gotten close to it dying before, and it's just always been great for me. Number 6 is that it has a really easy setup. And this is actually something that I'm going to make another more technical video about. Which Daniel's actually going to help me to film this video, because he's really good at, getting all the settings and figuring out all the things on here. And I should say I actually have 2 flashes. They come in these nice cases when I got them. And yeah, so I have 2 of these exact flashes, basically. Show it to you like that. So he helps me on wedding days to like connect the flashes. That way they can talk to each other via channels. But once we figured out how to set them up, they connected really well. And so I'm gonna have Daniel help me film a video showing you how to actually connect these on wedding days so that they can talk to each other. I put one on my camera and then one on a flash stand somewhere in the reception room. What is the cost of this Godox flash? So I'm gonna go straight into telling you what the cost is like. First of all, I think it's very affordable compared to other flashes for what it can do. So on Amazon, it is currently going for $229. And that's just one flash. But again, it comes with a whole bunch of things. I'll even show you what it comes with, or I'll just put a screenshot up. That way you can see what this flash system comes with. But it comes with like a really nice battery charger, a case, and then flash diffusers, the charger, a bunch of different things that make this Godox flash system super helpful and really fun to use. And I chose to buy 2 when I purchased it so that I could have off-camera flash at receptions, which I think is really helpful and vital for receptions. Number 8 is, I'm calling it the shutter bonus. So this is just a little tip I learned about. So if you're shooting on the Canon 5D Mark IV, you're just going to be using the mechanical shutter on that camera body because it only has one shutter. It has the physical shutter. But on the Canon R6 Mark II, because it is a mirrorless camera body, it actually has, technically has 3 different shutters. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to talk about the mechanical shutter versus the electronic shutter. And I've recently learned that it is recommended, in fact, you have to use the mechanical shutter when using flash, or else the flash won't work properly. And at some point, I'm going to make a video about mechanical flash, electronic flash, and how that works with the Canon R6 Mark II. That way you can further understand why it's important to use mechanical shutter when you're using flash on your Canon R6 Mark II. So that's just a fun little bonus fact for you today. And number 9 is flash power. So what is the flash power like on this Godox flash system? So it actually has 480 full power flashes, which means that this could be at full power and shoot 480 photos, or it could shoot 480 flashes, so you could take 480 photos on your camera, basically. However, you do not have to use it at full flash power. In fact, I do not recommend using it at full flash power. I think it's overkill, and I honestly probably use it at like 1/16 most of the time, sometimes even less than that. So like 1/16, that'd be like 4 times. That's like over like 1,600 images or flashes at full. Yeah, so like 1/16 of the power, you might be able to get over 1,600 flashes, which that's pretty good. Think about it. I could be doing my number slightly wrong, but it's probably somewhere around there. So again, amazing flash power for the battery life. All right, number 10, what does this flash come with off of Amazon? So just really quickly, the things it comes with 1 flash, 1 lithium battery, which is again right here. I'm gonna put back in, and then it comes with a charger that you can plug into the wall to charge a battery, and then it comes with the protective case, which is really nice. You can put the flash in, and then it also comes with 1 USB cable. I think my USB cable is somewhere else in a box it came in, and then 1 instruction manual, 1 mini stand. Now it says that, but I don't remember getting a mini stand unless like I'm thinking of the mini stand incorrectly, so I might be. So don't quote me on this. This is just what it said on Amazon. And then it comes with 1 USB battery charger. And then it also came with this little diffuser thing, which I really like, that you can like stick like on the top of here. It also has, I can never get this out, but it also comes with these bounce cards that you can pull out like that. So like you could shoot with it like that on wedding day to like bounce the light like out, like at the couple, and that's what I would recommend doing when using this anyways. Number 11, I'm gonna quickly talk about the quick release lock and how it works. So what that is, and so when you have your camera body and you're gonna stick the flash on top of the camera body, it goes like that, okay? There's this little like thing that clicks in, it's called the quick release locks, and that's how you lock it in. And that way you know it's like secure on there, and then you'll be able to take your photos. And so that's how you secure it onto the hot shoe on your Canon camera. So that is your quick release lock. And number 12 is that it also comes with a modeling light for pre-visualization. So what that is it's like this light on the front of here in which you can use, and let's see if I can turn it on. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really use this much. I just find it's really not a thing that I use a ton. But I am seeing if I can turn the light on for you real quick. The funny thing is I might not actually remember how to turn the light on. When I make my more technical review video of this flash system, we'll be sure to include how to turn on the modeling light for pre-visualization. Number 13 is, why did I choose this Godox flash over my previous Canon flash that I was renting from Lens Rentals? So the quick answer is that this flash was way more affordable to purchase, and I also really liked that it had this rechargeable battery that came with it. That was just a really huge perk to me, and again, the price. Just the fact that I was able to get 2 flashes for basically the price of 1 Canon 600EX RT2 flash was the huge perk, and I really wanted to do that. So that's why I chose to have these two flashes instead of the Canon flash. And then again, I really like the battery system. That was a huge perk for me overall. Number 14 is how many of these flashes should you buy? So obviously always start with one just to see if you like it, but I recommend at least two just because I think it is a good deal to get two. And you really should have like two flashes for weddings, so you can put one on your camera and then one on your off-camera flash stand. That just helps light up the ceremony, or that just helps light up the wedding reception room so much more, and it just helps add to the professionality of your photos. And I also recommend at some point upgrading to 3. I have still not done that because I've made it work with just 2 for a long time now. But at some point I might consider getting a third one so I can add even more light to the wedding reception room. But definitely get 1, if not 2 for now. Number 15 is what are my overall thoughts about the Godox V860III-C Flash system. So I really love this flash system. I love everything about it. I don't really think there's any downside to it. I really don't have like any cons about this flash. I really just have pros. If you didn't listen to this whole video yet, then you can listen to the video again. I don't know. But I really think that it is the best quality you're going to get for the money you're going to pay. And so I highly recommend the Godox V860III-C Flash system that is compatible with Canon cameras. Thanks for sticking around till the end of this video today. And if you want to see my next video, it's going to be about 10 couple poses to use at your next couple/engagement session. So if you want to see that, that video will be next.